Lubbock-Cooper ISD will hold a board meeting tomorrow to address accusations of racism in the district. The NAACP lawyers and parents will be heard at the meeting. They're asking supporters to wear black in a show of solidarity against racism in the district's schools. In April, we reported on a parent meeting at T.J. Patterson Library where some parents at Laura Bush Middle School claimed their kids were victims of racial slurs and mistreatment by fellow students. The outcry started with a social media profile that was eventually taken down, calling the children animals. It contained photos of students at Laura Bush with the caption, "Send pics of monkeys." Lubbock-Cooper Superintendent Keith Bryant told KCBD the district was actively seeking the perpetrators behind the Instagram account, saying the district at the time had conducted 40 hours of interviews with students and the ones responsible would be severely punished. But it's unclear if that discipline was ever handed down. The board meeting will start at 5 o'clock tomorrow at Lubbock-Cooper ISD's administrative office near 140th and Indiana.